Hello. Why do I always have to activate my caps? Jesus. Jesus. Okay, that's running. That's running. I'm Bandian with a resub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
D.
Hey, Dan D. Hey. Works perfect? Nice. I'm really surprised nobody made something like this before. It's so obvious. Okay. What do we have here? We have Imola LMU. Oops. What the fuck's this scene? Which car should we drive? How's work? Oh, good, good, good. No, I'm not driving LMP2. I'm a pleb. There's no leaderboard, right? There is. Let's see what the fast cars are. Always good to get an idea. Nice. Why is there LMP3 in here? Oh yeah, you can drive LMP3 if you want to. Or do the GT3? Why can you not filter by car? Lexus Corvette. I was thinking Corvette. Anyways, let's do Corvette. What GT3 car? Come on. You know me. You should know what I mean. Did you use yeah. I use Astro with Cloud Code. Okay. Can I set this up here? Why is it all dark now? Oh, I closed SimHub, that's why. Car setup, Imola. Close. I am testing. I made a Home Assistant plugin. Wait, not cockpit Ambilight. Where is it? Rig control room. So this grabs all the data from. Can you see it? Grabs all the data from my Home Assistant and then shows me the current temperature in the rig, the current power consumption of the AC unit. I can start the motion with this now, but it's already running, so I have not yet configured how to turn it off. GSI Ultralink is our multi-link implementation. Still working on that, but you can configure how many modes you want to have. And then, let's say this is TC, this is ABS or so, and then you can either use, oh, very helpful to not show it, and then you can use push rotate to actually output values, or rotate to change between the modes, or you, I don't know if this works. You can turn this for 5 seconds, should be, yeah, and now turn 2 buttons, let it go, and now it should be linked to this, yes. Or you can link it to... Well, let's see if that works. 5 seconds. 2 buttons. Magenta. Yeah. This still works. And ideally the buttons should not work anymore. Yes. Yeah. Let's turn it off for now. Red off. Dudum. Now it reboots the wheel. Because I'm using some dual USB descriptor logic to make this work, but I actually want to have it on the center rotary. Linked to this thumb rotary. Has to reboot. I don't know if it saves the settings properly. Yeah, it seems to work. Yeah, cool. Let's put this to 4. Maybe list view. Yeah. I hope that answers the question. Cool. Why does the display not turn on? If they send me one, I'll review it. If not, then well, not. It works. I'm using 42-inch triples. I should have an emergency layer here. I have the Solpack wheel next to me in case of SimHub crashing or something. Because there's definitely a chance. Two very beta plugins. SimHub is the best. Blah. What's up? No, I didn't watch that. You know, I personally don't care about all this drama content. That's not for me. Like, yeah. I don't need drama from computer games, you know. There's already enough drama in the world. I'm working on my own control remapper that will also give you telemetry force feedback for every wheelbase. Yeah, it's so good. It did insult me though. I was like, I was giving it the code base of the GSI firmware, and told it to analyze it and judge the quality, and it was like, this is not very structured code. I'm like, fuck you. Why are the lights flashing? Some yellow flag somewhere. LMU and yellow flags is a bit weird. Yeah, but the code is now very readable for Evo Pro or UDFP. No, also not very readable for me. It was just like, I mean, I'm not a coder. It got very unübersichtlich. But man, Claude code with the right skills is absolutely amazing. With the get things done skill plugin and superpowers, Jesus Christ. Sucks on UI. I guess it depends on the skill. I designed the UI with Claude Design, handed it over to Claude Code, and I just used that, and it looks fantastic, I think. But I don't like, this is... It does work already, but I don't feel comfortable it's controlling my 35 Newton meter wheelbase right now, if you know what I mean. Hi Patrick, how's it going? Do I have TC override in control mapper here? What do we have here? The hyper. I do. Yeah, definitely I do. Oh yeah, no, I never have specific UIs in mind. I'm not a designer. Simlac direct drive is good? No idea. That's actually, you know, who needs practice? We'll get last place anyways. Let's try to set up this multi-link on this dashboard here. Wait, Dash Studio. Wind. Edit dashboard. See, this is how it looks when I design something. It's just like, here's your black background and then there's some white text. Done. Okay, text. How do I rotate this? How do I rotate it? Probably with a rotation. 90. Oh, what we do? No, 90. 90. Font. Consolas klingt gut. Oh yeah, that looks good. Font size 222. Yeah, thank you, SimHub. Very responsive design. What on earth? How do you resize this? Fuck. Eh? How do you what the fuck is going on here? This makes no sense. It follows no convention. Whatever. 150. And now text fx insert property. Oh my god, how is it called? Ultra link. Current mode name. I guess that's it. Save. And now, can I zoom in here? TC. Oh god, look at that alignment. Text. Center. Close enough. First design, then rotate. Yeah, that's yeah. That would be better. And now, if we need 4 modes or so. Doesn't work. It does seem to like, 4. It is in 4 modes, but it doesn't seem to, I mean, we can do TC1. I wonder if this thing is still alive. ABS. Save. Yeah, still works now. You can see in which mode you are in the multi-link. Okay, cool. Good practice. Wait, what is the... whatever. Aktualisierung von Cockpit auch, haben wir eine Line zeigen. Oh Gott, oh. Ziemlich Default eigentlich. Oh, yeah. Here, you can pause whatever is interesting for you. Devices, whatever, themes, I don't know. Probably never changed something here, to be honest. Yeah, never used this. It's probably just like default, to be honest. I have not played around with it. What are we? Car number 3, great. Mode switch? No, it's running in firmware on this wheel. It doesn't use SimHub control remapper or anything. It's just like to configure the firmware of the wheel. Let's see if we turn off the fans, if the temperature will rise. 24.7. Get things done, that's it. Okay. IRL. I don't know. Maybe the Mustang at the moment. My favorite tree? I don't know. No, I haven't. Is it funny? Felipe. What's this cable? Oh, on my head here. How long is this race? Is it 60 minutes? Yeah, it's really, really cool with the ambient lighting. Bruno did such an amazing job with this plugin. It's insane. Okay. So how shit was that lap? Oh, not even last. Yeah. That's why I was confused initially. Oh. Need to go a bit low with force feedback. We have 2 more laps. Do we have fuel for 2 more? I think so. Oh, it's a bit weak. What on earth is this cable? Go away. Need to finally do the cable management on this. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Okay, 2 laps, fuel for 5 laps? No, that's not right. No, I don't use it. I'm not somebody that uses these multi-link switches. Like this wheel, for example, already has 2000 encoders, and I think 0 of them are assigned. It's a very nice plugin for people that use this kind of stuff. I just, personally, I don't really use multi-mode stuff. So this definitely works. Let's turn on the fans again. Oh god, no pace here. I don't really like how the Corvette drives here on this track. It's a bit hard to drive, to be honest. Yeah, so I need to set something like this up for my Discord. Ah. Position improvement. .44.0, that's not very fast. What's used in the front there? Porsche, Lexus, BMW. Maybe I should have just done BMW. So I know this car well. Shit, I didn't check a fuel thing. Typically, wait, it's at maximum. Or just reduce it for, I don't know, and then adjust during the race. Just need to, oh god, 49-degree track. P15, good luck. Let's send it, lab 1. Yeah, we need to see what we need. Whew. Okay, let's turn off that music. Of course, good when the first thing you read is a latency issue. Top 8 would be nice for the race, but let's see, pace is not good. Corvette is decent on tire wear. What? Yeah, like this guy. He has the Verstappen name. Oh god, why are they like parking there? What on earth? Oh, I thought I was super late on the brakes. I was not. Hey Andrea. Six ratio. That's probably not accurate after the odd lap. This chair's shaking, yes. Here, a better view, where you can't see the shaking chair like that. Eh. Sorry. .6. Yeah, there is something dran. I should make a list of like notes, which car I like for which track. Corvette for Imola? Nope. Right. Do you like it? Thanks. Let Claude do it, yeah. But honestly, like, what are use cases these days where you manually program stuff? Kernel level? So I don't know what that is, so I guess I'm safe. Oh god, oh god. I don't think I've ever driven the McLaren in this game. Or at least not very often. I see. I made me a content sync tool. It's ridiculous. After I'm done editing a video, I'll just throw that on. This will bake in my color correction from Resolve into the footage, crop it automatically to 4K instead of 6K, bake in the LUT, yeah, compress it down depending on how much motion it sees, and then throws it on the NAS. Basically, it's like a UI tool for FFmpeg and rsync. Yeah. Unfortunately, we aren't much better here in Germany with stupid maps. Oh god, how much when I see this guy, I just... So what are some nice countries to move to? No time. Arcane water, just no time. Does the matter if the monsters are flat or curved? Oh, not that much. It's pretty much personal preference. Some people find curved more immersive. Some people are irritated by the curve. Like I don't like it. But it does not make a huge difference, in my opinion. New Zealand. But then I guess you have bad ping. Oh no, this is more like a private logging thing. Like whenever there's something cool. there are no plans to become a cycling influencer. What's the new plugins? It's a Home Assistant integration for SimHub. So I can control my Home Assistant from the rig. I can read temperature sensor, for example, or AC output, stuff like that, and GSI Ultralink, or at least that's the working name. It's a new firmware software package for GSI wheels. So you can do these multi-linked encoder things that some other wheels do. People love for whatever reason.
Twitch got greedy. Divide at 47 months actually crazy, still longer than any of my romantic relationships, but I guess at this point it's gonna be impossible. Big love.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you, thank you. And Will with 59 as well. UDFP20 is still an excellent base.
While I've stepped away from sim racing due to a physical restriction, I keep coming back to watching sim racing because of the best people. You are one of those people.
Oh, thank you, Will.
You are the mad scientist sim racing needs. What you bring to the community is second to none. Please allow this token of allegiance to forward your efforts. Or maybe to only buy a new item that just happens to be purple. Damn, you're the best. Cheers to you.
Will, thank you so much for the nice words. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Link, yeah. Well, I just called it like that. So it might very well have a different name when it comes out. Or maybe Simu will just copy the name. How much better the VNM? Oh, not that much. No direct drive is much better than any other direct drive. They're all good these days. There's not that much happening in the motor world. Like for example, SimuCube introduced this IPM motor here. Kind of made it a big thing with marketing. But many of the Chinese bases are IPM 2 already. Like for example, SimMagic. It's an IPM motor. Oh. Understeer. But you can get health insurance though, right? Unrestricted. Yeah, indeed. Even though often so much traffic that you can't really enjoy it. But still, the fastest I've ever driven in a car was on the Autobahn. With a rented Audi RS6R. Because the normal RS6 is too slow. That thing was absolutely ridiculous, but also ridiculously fun. That's crazy. I mean, health insurance here is also very expensive. At least if you... Like, it depends on your income. That's... kinda... good. But sometimes I also feel like health insurance is a bit too social here. Like, I feel like it should not be a fixed amount only based on your salary. Like, why do people that smoke pay the same thing? Why do people that drink a lot of alcohol pay the same thing? There should be like penalties for this stuff, I think. Do you recommend instead of learning computer science? Oh, hard to tell. I think everything will get replaced by AI anyways. Oh, I was reading a message yesterday and then forgot to respond. Classic Dan. I can definitely post it on Discord. You can also post it here in chat if you want. Yeah, I know. I mean, still, I think it's unfair. But oh well. I don't know a better way how to really do it, so... Yeah, that's true. I should get private insurance, would be much cheaper, but still. Also, Germany has this crazy little hack. It's so stupid. Like, you only pay half of the insurance. Yeah, like, let's say you get 5,000 euros salary, and then Germany be like, yeah, but you only pay half of the insurance. So let's say you pay 600 euros. But your freaking employer pays the other 600 euros. And where is that money coming from? Like whenever I hear people talking about this stupid logic, I just... Oh. And small... Yeah, or just like raise the taxes so a pack of cigarettes is like 100 euros. And then use all that money and put it into health insurance.
Hey,
yeah, like it's just like, and then people actually think, oh, that's amazing. That is so good. I saved so much money. Yeah. Epigorg, thank you so much for 60 months. Much appreciated. 5 years. I don't know better solutions. I just think the current system is kinda not fair. I mean, I'm obviously, like, I think having the insurance amount that you pay be related to your income, yes, I'll never agree with that. Just don't cap it for rich people. I don't know. I really don't know. And now we have our stupid president, or whatever it's called in English. that decides now when you're sick you need to go to the doctor on day 1. So what are the 2 outcomes of this? 1, you're like, I don't want to go to the doctor, I'll just go to work instead, everybody will get sick. 2, you do go to the doctor, which usually results in getting sick leave, like from my experience, that is way longer than you're actually sick. Great. And everything gets replaced by AI, like people need to work less and this guy's like, no. You guys need to work 7 days a week and maybe 22 hours per day. It's exaggerated, but... yeah, I like this guy a lot, you can probably tell. Yeah, like, you need to, like, remove the cap and remove this 2-class system. Like, what is that logic? Hey, you make so much money, it's just too much money you pay for insurance. More time for Arbeitszeitbetrug, yes. Like, I would be so much better off if I got private insurance. It would be cheaper and you would get better services. But, yeah, like, and then they complain why people don't have kids. You know, the whole system in Germany is still made for one person goes to work and one person stays at home and takes care of the kid. But at the same time, also everyone should work. Ideally, the kid as well. It's always easy to complain, but I mean, like, who of us is actually, like, trying to change something by getting into politics? But like this country is not made for families. Like, with how expensive everything is, it's like you need 2 incomes unless you're like super rich or something. Like, I mean, our situation, we have 1 kid and we basically have 3 full-time incomes. Still can't really afford a house. And I'm not talking about a fancy house, I talk about a shit house for 40 years old that you need to renovate first. Oh, it's just like... we are all fucked. We are just all fucked. What's going on in the race? Six laps of fuel left. We check the traffic situation. I think we're gonna pit next lap. If the pit window is open. Yeah, it opens next lap. I think says we have 21 laps left on this. 20, yeah, then we can just take whatever tiny pedal tells us. Be rich, yeah. Yeah. I agree. That solves many issues. Monaco, yeah, I'm sure that's cheap. That's insane. Like, maybe we all do live in a simulation. Can somebody please enable money hacks? Yeah, true. They should put heavy taxes on, like, investors buying houses. Okay, we're pitting. Speed limit thing. Yeah, couldn't see it. I couldn't. Where are we even in the race? P9 right now. The first step, make it so politicians can't be like over 60. That would solve a lot of problems. It is, yeah. What plugins are a Home Assistant integration plugin and a GSI Ultralink plugin. Track cuts. That's not interesting. Oh, there it is. What? Vadu hack? I think I took way too much fuel. Wow, yeah, that's crazy. That's insane. base plate. What? The base is front mount, if you're talking about that. I would buy a bottom mount if I bought something new, but I mean I had this laying around, so... Understeer. Hey Luis. Hi Mustafa. How's it going? Ah, okay, I'm not super happy with the card choice. But we will try BMW for the next race. I'm testing two plugins that I made. One for Home Assistant and one some new GSI stuff. Would you, like, if there's somebody with GSI wheels in chat, would you like to have, like, the whole SimOS configurability inside a Simo plugin as well? Or do you prefer the external app? Great. 7 seconds lost in, like, one corner. No, I haven't tried that. Yeah, for me it doesn't matter because I use neither. But I mean, having both is probably the best solution. When? Maybe later this year. Maybe next year, I don't know yet. Maybe never. Hyper P2. Oh, the Hyper is pretty old by now. I mean, if you ask me, it's still just like as good as anything modern. But it doesn't have all the useless stuff that people like. I don't know. Yeah, Lightbridge will also incoming. I just confirmed the sample shipment today, so yeah. Hopefully we'll have a working prototype for the shows coming up. Okay. So what did this say? You excited for fake games? Oh yeah, definitely. What a nice guy. Brilliant. I made Tetris for the interlock. No, I mean, if the samples work, it's typically fast to production. Need some slight changes on the body because the Simulcube display is so thick. Is he making that corner? No. I nearly didn't make the corner. Let's see how the Simulcube electronics like our new shifters. They don't use a lot of range from the ADC. It's like 1% or so. Yes. Oh my god, you can cut that a lot. Analog to digital converter. So if the full range is, for example, 5 volt, then we use like 0.05 scale. Not a big problem with the right processing and filtering at all. The new shifters are very different, yeah. But I absolutely love them. It's the best shifter on the market. And it's not even close if you ask me. Even though the Saltback shifters are excellent as well. Hey Slav. Where did I already say hey Slav? I don't remember. Why? I can't see this mirror thingy here. And the radar is just super helpful in close battles. Sometimes at the start I just look at the radar. No, those are better, Christian. But after that, it's the second best option. Yeah, the new shifters use Hall sensors, so it senses the magnetic field of a magnet. And yeah, the geometry of the shifter is so that the magnet does not have a lot of movement. But I mean, these days, if there's a software problem, Cloud Code, this is the problem, please fix it. Done. Hey, Kill the Butcher! Thanks for the resub.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Who's that cool guy?
I don't know. Thank you, thank you. Or like as the end user, you can't really tell switch and Hall sensor apart. Apart from that, the switch one will maybe have like this audible if the shifter isn't very loud. But feeling wise, there's not a big difference. Hey, Cordolo. How's it going? So, what does stuff say here? .9, it's close to the extra lap. it went the extra lap, we had this tiny fuel problem. Just very tiny. Arcomile, thank you so much for 25 months, much appreciated. Yeah, yes and no. Everything has its pros and cons. Less smooth? No, not really. Oh. It's like at the end of the travel, it pushes onto a small, tiny switch, but that is so easy to push that it's probably measurable with enough resolution, but not perceivable. So if they feel different, it's like a geometry difference. For example, the Bavarian, the shifters there, I kinda prefer their old style, just from haptics. But not because it has a switch, but because like the throw is slightly different. If I could criticize these shifters, I wish the resistance was a bit stronger. Oh god. Yeah. And for example, look at the Simulcube 3 Ultimate. We all fell for it. I mean, it's a great motor, but not that unique in technology. Mid there. Those SimCore shifters were like that. They were also very good. Ooh. What? How is that green? Thank you. Oh, this Magic Ultra is such a good base. I think it's held back a little bit by the more budget-friendly name that the Magic has. By the way, guys, if you're watching and if you have not checked out dansuzuki.com yet, you should do it now, because this race is boring as fuck. Right now it would be extra lap, huh? 7.7. Yeah, time to save a little. Shouldn't be too hard, it's like 1%. What the fuck's going on here? What car is that? Is that an MP3? Looks weird. Oh my god, what is that net code? That guy. Anyone can do it. Anyone that can operate a keyboard and write text can do it. You need 0 technical background. 0. Yeah, nice. Oh god. Oh, they fought behind and lost time, that's good. What can help if you really don't know anything is ping pong a few AIs. Like, I don't know, let ChatGPT write a suggestion, hand it over to Gemini, and then next round to Claude. Then use the right skills to, like, it's more costly with the tokens if you use the right skills, but then you get a clean output. Honestly, guys, I think now's the time to really learn how to use all these AI tools. Well, I guess the time was like a year ago, but still, better late than never. Hey, we're P5. How did that happen? Dude, like, why is the lap counter now back at 34.9? Like, how hard can it be to calculate this? I should make my own. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, the whole world will change. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes. That's 35 again, Jesus. The beauty of multi-class when it doesn't depend on your lap times, how long the race goes. Yeah, but it's also nice for learning. I have an agent running that explains me every single step. Like, I wrote a skill that whatever the programming agents are doing, they will explain it to me in words that are easy to understand. So you get a clear understanding why it's doing it, how it's doing that. It's probably not the best, but I enjoy this approach. Dude, like, I made like with Claude Copilot I made me a virtual manager that answers all sponsoring requests and negotiates the prices. It's way better at negotiating than me. Got a request from a company and was like, yeah, okay, product integration, yeah. I typically quote these like for like 800 euros or so. Well, the age did well. It's like nearly 4 times the result. Hey David, thank you. Wait, is that for position with the guy hat? Yeah, right. Yeah. Absolutely. Or like troubleshooting, it helps so much. Who knows, yeah? Maybe we all are AI models. Yeah. I'm gonna swap it out later this week though. Need to work on that GSI base. Crew's ready for pit stop. Oh yeah, I'm very, very curious about that as well. The only thing I dislike is that it's so long. GTA, oh, next year. It's missing a lot of polish. Next week, yes. Actually, I think I'll stay in the Corvette for the next race. Seems to be decent in the race. Oh no, like overlay problems. I luckily never had them, but from what I heard from others that have them, it's like... yeah, it's often very hard to understand what the hell is going on. Like hardware acceleration and stuff. Where's the LP2 leader? Okay, this is the last lap apparently. So... 34 with a chance for 35 laps. A better fuel for 35, it was super close. And with the fast LMP2 leader, it's it goes an extra lap. P5, I'll take that. I'll very much take that. Okay, now I need to figure out why this updating here doesn't work. It's set to 4 modes. What if I set it to 5 modes? Will it actually go to 5 modes? It does. It's just like... not updating the UI. For whatever reason. But you can see here on this, it's TC1, TC2, 3, 4, and then mode 5. And if I put something in here... okay, so it's just like I need to write that down and figure out what's happening there. After some time, it seems to be buggy. Also, there's one bug that, for whatever reason, button 8 gets triggered by the... I probably lost the communication to the steering wheel if I restart it. Oh yeah, absolutely. New tracks are going to be great. Don't even have Twitch open here. Jesus. Gridcard.site, guys, check it out. I'm completely honest with you, I've only had a quick look. The UI looks very nice. What is it like? It's like a statistics app for your phone that records everything, right? Huh? Get. LFM? What is like... what's still like on LFM going on? Pair with mobile app. No count, no sign, adjust this code. Grid card. I have the app downloaded. Die Sitzung ist abgelaufen. Five, 4, 4, 0, 1 pair. Jesus Christ. $75 races. Loading hacks. Yeah, will I be faster? LMU, LFM. It's not synced. Oh, this is also useful here. Gives you the schedule for the next race is coming up. Imola in 10 minutes. Hard. Erfahren. Am I erfahren enough to be able to Bitcoin mine and stuff? Journal. One race this week. Oh, this is actually cool. 331 races in total. Like it's synced or what I have on my profile? Yeah, it seemed to have worked. 338 races. Uh, no, it ignores the bezel width. Then. So I guess this is how many races it has on this PC. How do you like create a profile or something? How does that work? Or is it like coupled to your, like how does that work? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let me quickly see if this is alive again here. Yeah. So it just loses the connection to the steering wheel at some point. Wait, let me check. Dan Suzuki. Let me first sign up for the race before I forget. FOV calculator. Which game? It shouldn't make a difference. iRacing or LMU? LMU. Negative bezel. So what was the question again? You mean this view here? You mean these here? Yeah, these are changing because like that's how it does the negative bezel. What happens is it will like the picture will overlap in the corners. Ah, okay, cool. See, this directly is here. What value do I need the slider on? Oh, that you need to try till it looks good. I typically do that in game with the FOV tool, and then remember what I need to set it to. But it's impossible to really like measure or anything. It's just like you need to try. Unfortunately. I don't know why, but I cannot open the... Why can I not join the practice server? Unable to join the server. Yeah, but guys, check it out, dansuzuki.com. It's now live. It's still beta, so the scoring and still needs some updates because like I feel like I need to have all my reviews in here before I can really do it. But for example, this is oh that's cool. Incidents. When your SimWind video will be released to build one? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this week, maybe next week. What? Yeah, I saw like I unlocked silver or something. It's really cool to have like all your stats in one spot to see it. Grid card. Check it out, guys. Yes, Jared. So if you ever need a suggestion on a wheelbase or so, do the tier list view. This is the rate. Like these are maybe not final. I need to fine tune it once I have all the bases in there that I reviewed. Okay, great. You can. There's also quick takes where I haven't tested it that long. You can remove these if you don't care about this. And then there are also options to like adjust what's important to you. Like for example, if you go here, I mean, you can exclude value proposition here and ecosystem because I personally I don't care about ecosystem. So, but you can also fine tune the weight of the rating. So from like this is the default that I defined. I think force feedback quality is the most important. Then build quality, connectivity is still and value like 15% important. But if you're like, for example, wow, ecosystem is super important to me, you can up the slider and then it will adjust dynamically how these bases, how nice they are with what you think is important. But let's say you don't care about ecosystem, you don't care about mounting, you don't care about value, you want a good QR system, you want a good software, build quality, yeah, whatever, as long as it doesn't fall apart. And then you would have this filter weight and then get these results, for example. You can also, not in the tier list, but in the card or list view, you can compare. Let's say you want to compare the VNM to the SimCube, and you get an overview. You can put up to 4 bases in here. Let's say you want the VRS as well, and maybe the SimMagic Ultra. Then you see the ratings here. True. It's also, if you go into the review itself, it has the YouTube video linked. Shut up, Dan. A little summary of the video, and you can also like here, for example, compare it head to head to like bases. This logic still needs some improvements, but it typically gives you 4 options of something that is either in the same torque range or in the same price range. Then you can, yeah. Ooh, I could do that. What else is in here? A setup finder, but that needs more entries in the database. It's like, let's say you have a cockpit, and you want the base pedals and a wheel, and you have 3,000 euros. Care about ecosystem? No. You want at least 20 Newton meters. Then it matches whatever is in your budget and makes sense. So for example here, the VRS is something I would recommend to get. SimMagic pedals. Well, like I said, this still needs some fine tuning because the budget allocation here. I need to update that logic because if you have 3,000 euros, you should not spend 1,400 euros on the steering wheel. That makes no sense. But you can adjust like how to split the budget. I just need to fine tune the defaults. I think I would probably do like something like this, like equally spent on bass and pedals, and then the wheel is like whatever. I don't really have budget options in here, so it would probably be like steering wheel salt pack because I only have the salt pack, the Usher, the Bavarian, like nothing cheap in here yet. So it potentially makes no sense, but yeah. See, this is over budget. Wait. Minimum. This logic is wrong. I was like, why does it recommend the VRS and not anything else? Okay, let's write that down. Torque. slider on setup finder is wrong. Okay, I quickly have to go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Unable to join. What's going on there? Let's restart the game. I'll be right back. Hello. Oh, it's cold in here. Need less fans here. Seat move over motion? Depends. Ooh. Quality 7. Yeah. Oh, we don't really have force feedback. Cool. There it comes back. Ah, damn it, we won't make the fast lap. Now we need to be aggressive with tire warm up here. Hey! Javilon, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome everyone. The sounds. Hola. Okay. Danke dir. Oh, tires are still cold. Full tank? No, we just have 60 meters. Don't look at the virtual energy, you need to look at the fuel. No Zone Gaming, thank you so much. Appreciate it. How did you mount? I made my own mount. Danke dir. Do quali in this view maybe? Here, look. Wait, wrong button. But no HUD, or like at least reduced HUD. Okay, we have 2 laps. Yeah, 250 left. Oh, shit. Sheepy man. Maybe I need like a mod only command that can do it longer, or like with a time that you can pass over the command. No idea if this was a valid lap. It changes with the ambient, yeah. It's Bruno's ambient light plugin. It was a valid lap, P30. Gern fragen. Oh shit. Uff. Das wäre sehr teuer. Gobi, yeah. Unfortunately, pretty terrible second and third lap sector.
Zone Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub to Jackie _.
Hey, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Zone Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub to Goofer.
Thank you, thank you. Group alert.
Zone Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub to iRacing. Zone Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub to FizzyMint _.
720 euros, something better in the price range. So you just go to dansuzuki.com, you go to reviews,
Zone Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub
wheelbases,
to
price range. Let's say this to like 800. And these are your recommendations. You can compare them all. Compare. There you go. Why is the Alpha Evo not in here? It should be in here. Maybe, did I push the Alpha Evo already? I did not. It's still on the draft. In the drafts. So yeah, I need to work on the database, but like a day has 24 hours. Kinda. But yeah, play around with the settings, see what alternatives there are. Endurance or esport. What's this?
Zone Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub to Javelin _Barber. They have given 6
Thank you,
gift
Zone
subs in the
Gaming.
channel.
Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. So smug, what does that word mean? Okay, where do we even start? P9. Now that's better than the last race, but it's still shit. Uh-oh. Thank you. Well, how do you do the start at Imola? Like, it's so late that you need to close the gap. Hey, Toby. Thank you. Oh god, erratic driving, that's probably a penalty. Oh. It's not. Ah, yeah. I'm definitely happy with the outcome. I think it turned out nice. It definitely needs some more fine-tuning and more content and everything, but it turned out better than I thought it would. Oh god, oh god. Oof. Oh, sorry, Ford. Yeah. Got lucky, could have been game ending there, race ending, stream ending. Oh. Ooh. True. Just a bit ugly. Could be prettier, but eh. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait for Daytona and Road Atlanta especially. Road America would have been nice. I don't care about Indy and Watkins. But hey, I don't want to complain. Car feels nice. I don't think it's super easy to drive. It's a bit loose sometimes. But apart from that, I think it's a decent car. Yeah, same. It also means like we are not stuck in WEC content, you know. Your team, like RL or what? Or what do you mean with team switched cars? Oh my god, my trail braking is absolutely pathetic today. Ah, okay. Hi, Kalle. Whoa, that was the curb. Whoops. What am I doing? Porsche's always good. Man, what a lap. 1.2 seconds off. I've never had a Dyson, so I don't know. This chicane for me is just so RNG. The fans know the AC. Huge gaps between the older twos. Yeah, it's set to 22C, and I guess the room is set 22C. It doesn't use a lot once it's cooled down. I mean, the rig at 23.7 right now. It's almost cold, to be honest. Oh god, they are too wide there. Better get out of the way. Oh, they were too wide there. Oh, did that also kill the GT3 behind me? Or why is there a gap of 8 seconds now? Probably. Ah, F. Too close. Italy is always good. We should just all move to Italy. They have everything. Good food, beach, mountains. What else do we need? How long next week? Huh? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Bolt Dad, I'm good. Hope you too. Oh, there's big beef in chat again. Like in-game chat. Let's just hold your brakes, blah 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 blah, replay, insults, blah blah. Yeah. Oh, what's warning? Couldn't see the chicane. I just had 0.5 points. What am I doing? Track limits? Where? Yeah, iRacing has voice chat. It makes you question humanity if you have it on. That's a good idea. When there are ads, at least let's do ads for my website. Increasing the gap to the Ferrari. Yeah, I mean, you can just turn it off, problem solved. What's a hero shooter? Oh. I always find it funny when people get so angry over computer games. Hero Sim Race. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. You should do it because you like it and you're having fun. '87 here, I'm young. It's always cool to see how wide the age span is in sim racing. We have like Shane, who is like 70 or so. Luca, like 5. Yes, Ben. Even like sim racing streamers with huge span. Oh, LAN parties, always good. Except for the smell in the basement. It was always the same. Hours of network issues. There were always 1 or 2 people that had to reinstall their Windows. And by the time everything finally ran, nobody really felt like gaming anymore. Man, my first LAN party was before Ethernet. It was like, oh, how was that called? Where you had to like terminate the bus and stuff. Andre Decree? Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Beer? I was too young, man. Like, yeah, good times. Oh, I remember Battlefield 1942, and we were like, I don't know, like 8 people or so on these huge maps. But still, it was fun. But I think the game, like, I played the most when I was younger was Unreal Tournament. Ich will Unreal Tournament spielen. Speakers. Oh, I can't really help you with speakers. Sorry. I would imagine a nicely set up 5-to-1 system would be cool for sim racing to hear like the spatial audio, but 4 laps of fuel left. Absolute no man's land here. Yeah, it was like somebody was asking, that's why. Command and Conquer, oh god, yeah. It's also good. Warcraft 3. Oh my god, I played that game so much too, as well. I always like the insta-gip mode in Quake and Unreal Tournament. Or Railgun, which was Railgun, which was insta-gip? Okay. Really? Warcraft 3 is still active? Wow. I guess it has a huge modding community. I mean, wasn't like Dota back then Warcraft based? Yeah, single shot kill things. And I should probably think about hitting. Facing Worlds, that was probably my most played map. Like the two huge towers and then the space stuff in between. Eyebrows? What? Dash? For dash, always buy Simu. Don't buy any other dash. Unless you love wasting money. Yeah. I'm a monster. Kill. I wanted to pit this lap. Yeah. Good old times. No, actually, I don't know. Doesn't French Sim Racer have Simu? But you can just buy direct. Even if it ships from China, it's like a max of 10 days or so. But most of the time, it ships somewhere from Europe. Me? I don't like ship in general. Like, what would you want me to ship to UK? Nee, Alex. Nice. You can try Dan 5 on French Sim Racer or Dan 3. The codes are activated for some products. much do we need? News? I mean, we are working on it, but a lot of parallels in parallel, a lot of projects in parallel right now, so. Okay. Doesn't tell you a lot about the connectivity though. Light bridge tone? How about that? Yeah, you can do that as long as ground is shared. That's what I do on my QR with power injector. Doesn't take power from the PC at all. Man, those MP3s do not have a good top speed. What is secure con? Corny. I was thinking about precision engineering. Yeah, I know the corny one. Even though I don't really understand the logic behind the corny one. The problem is, if there's a problem, it's mostly a voltage drop, and it doesn't help if you power it with the same voltage the PC does. But okay. Man, if only wheel manufacturers would make their wheels like USB conformal. I mean, I don't want to first GSI wheels also like ignored like everything pretty much. For volt pins, you can, I don't know. I'm probably gonna use those for my active QR system to generate a clean power. I've always made the PCBs, just like the first PCBs I made kinda sucked. Because I've never done PCBs before. Even that we did not do at the beginning. It's just you learn. Yeah, the design, but never... Like I made the schematics and everything, but never made the actual PCB. Like in bigger companies, you typically always have external companies doing the actual layout or specific people that know how to do that stuff. It's not something you learn as an electronic engineer. Wait, is that the guy with the cable? What a boring race. Man, you should see our very new encoders. These are sick. very interesting technology behind it. Massimo has all these crazy ideas. This is a Rev B. Do I have another one as well? I don't remember. Okay. I don't know where it is. Actually overfueled for this race. Even if it does go the extra lap. With like 2% too much or so. Coming to Germany when? So I know when to leave the continent. I'm just kidding. Yes. No, when? Maybe we can meet somewhere if you have some time. Yes, Bugatti Beefcake. Okay. Yeah, come by. I'll be in Chicago and in Frankfurt. Close to, what was it, like Baden-Baden or something, right? Yeah, that's not super far from here. Oh god, are we there yet? What a strange race. Awful body. Huh? What are we, P3? What? P4? Yeah, definitely. Yes. Just haven't had the time yet. What's going on here? I don't know. Maybe. If there's a bot that replies as 3 elements, obviously. I think that's maybe some old ones. But that's a good idea, I should have a command for that. Should make a little tool that connects to the chat with, that you can trigger with a to-do command. So you guys can give me to-dos for the next stream. I'm terrible with this stuff. It's true. Oh, I'm losing concentration. I always struggle with these races where you're like racing against nobody. Oh no, it's okay. I mean, in the end, it's all the same. Condor are the ones... Are those the flying socks? Oh, are we there yet? Jesus. 60-minute races are too long. What's iRacing IMSA this week? Anyone knows? What's iRacing? That's the sim racing game from Apple. No sport. Good track, but not for IMSA. Yeah. I mean, it's always the same. I do the 60-minute races and then I complain that they are 60 minutes. Does not make a lot of sense. It's true. No, there's no difference. The UDFP at 20 is exactly the same as the DFP 20. Six out of 7. What? My hands hurt. Should have used gloves. Oh yeah, it's just like LMU, you have to push the car harder. I think it's more exhausting to drive. Like on iRacing, you need to like, it feels like you have to balance the car at the limit of the grip. I have 3 powered USB hubs. My USB tree looks dangerous. I have absolutely no idea what you guys are talking about, to be honest. Lucky? Okay, I'll just not ask. Luckily, my kid is still too small. She's turning 2 this month. She's talking more and more and more. It's kind of funny. Every bird she sees is Papa Guy. But recently she started to combine, and now there's also there's Papa Guy, Mama Guy, and Lenny Guy. Yeah. With all that extra energy. But like 3% too much or so. Without that, we probably could have won the race, Kappa. Hungarian? Is Papa Guy Hungarian too? Kids are the best. And the most exhausting thing at the same time. Yeah, parrot, same in German. Nice. Yeah. We did it! Podium, nice. But one of the most boring races ever. Start was decent, let's see what happened with that Mustang. Wow. Let's get rid of the belts. Genius. I didn't know where to go here. It's definitely. I'm on the Simicube 3 Ultimate right now. I thought there's no overlap anymore here. Wanted to go to the inside, but there was murdered the Ford a little bit, and then the Ford got murdered completely by the McLaren. Close. Kinda close. Definitely close. Super late in the brakes here. Oh, that was close as well. Oh well. Exit. Oh, that was you? Sorry for the tap there before the corner. I thought there was like no overlap. Yeah, F. I don't know if I have the newest version, but I have notifications usually turned off. Let me see if I have the latest version. But like most apps, I don't allow notifications. How many updates? 42. Yeah, I probably don't have the latest version installed. No, I use water to pour on me so it looks like it. No, it's like it's freaking like it's not warm in here. But it's just like exhausting. Fastest lap 43.7. Dude, I was like, what the fuck? 40.4? 43 flat. Let's turn the fans down a bit. Let's see if the plugin is still working. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, why it crashed? Need to do some research. Yeah, it was an LP3. So these are the two plugins I was testing. This is a new multi-link plugin for GSI wheels, where you can link. You know, the typical you have one encoder on the front, and then you can adjust stuff with the thumb rotaries. And then you can make every encoder a link. For example, if I want the bottom right, I just press it for 5 seconds. Now it's enabled. Default 12 modes. You can have as many as you want. I mean, I cap it at 12, but you can have less. And then if you want, like now it would be push rotate to increase, decrease, and normal rotate to switch mode. But you can, for example, let's say you have the plus and the minus button here, you can hold this for 5 seconds. Config mode, then push these two buttons that you want, let go, and now it's linked to these. And you can basically do whatever you want with the system. It's pretty cool. Let's turn this off. It's on the wheel. I'm working on a software version of that as well, though. Is that with new QR? No, this is for every GSI wheel. Has nothing to do with the QR. It's all done on in the firmware. You can see here, it now reports as two gamepads, the main gamepad and the Ultralink gamepad. Because with so many possibilities, you run out of buttons. Yeah, firmware update. But you can do the same thing for every wheel with the Donuts multi-link plugin. Do I have that installed here? I don't know. I made a guide about it. Yeah, all of them. Any other cool things you would love to see in such a multi-link thing? It generates properties in SimHub, so you can, for example, which view are we on? Put this on a dash. I mean, obviously, if you don't have a wheel where where the LEDs show which mode you're in. That's the best use case. But I think with a dash, it's even nicer because I made the property and now I see here there would be TC1, TC2, TC3, ABS, yeah, mode 5, whatever. And then you can go in the software here and just like customize what it is. Let's say this is migration, brake migration or so. SimCube 2 Pro, SimCube 3 Pro or VNM? Wow. Difficult question. If money is, I mean, if value is whatever, then SimCube 3 Pro or VNM. I think the VNM might have slightly less refined force feedback, but it has more cool features. Both bases are great. No, this is not a control mapper here. This is just a plugin to control the wheel firmware. Oh yeah, VNM obviously has USB pass-through. Well, yes and no. I think you need to support to have both in case of. I mean, 90% of people will use SimHub. Who doesn't use SimHub? I think it's important to have your own version of it in case, like, I mean, imagine Fanatec buys SimHub. Like, if the Fanatec goes to Nicholas, hey, here's €1 million for the software, and then shuts it down. Then you can have up to 5. Or what happens if I try to make multiple at the? Oh, this will freak out the wheel, I guess. I've not tried this. It worked. What the fuck? Okay. So if you go like this, you have 120 extra inputs. Because I don't know, but can I turn them all off as well? I mean, like 4 of the 5? Interesting. I'm surprised. I didn't even like let AI do the thing. Like the firmware I made myself. Like AI did the. I used Cloud Code to make the Simmer plugin because I have no idea how to like do this stuff. And this also seems to still work. Refresh. Yep, still alive. Let's try. Wait. Add, and then I think it's still called something. No, it's not motion. No, Sigma here. This shows like all stuff I have in Home Assistant. Interesting. Switch. Test off. Yep, that works. You can show it in OBS. sequence to power up the rig can display how much the current sim racing session cost you. Control W LED. Well, and presets. Anyways, guys. No, I forgot to turn off the rig with. Let's do it here. Dudum. If you haven't checked it out, dansuzuki.com. It's new. It has like my reviews. Not all of them yet, but I'm working on that. You can sort with a list, cards, or a tier list. Yeah, Dennis, you were asking list. VNM or SimCube 2 is not in here, but compare. Then read the reviews or just watch the video. I've been like for the old reviews, I'm not like rewriting the whole script, so this is just like mainly a summary of the video. But this year turned out pretty cool for the active QR system. If you don't know what to do, like for example, there are only 3 wheels in the database right now, or 4. Oh god, what did I put in here? Okay, to be defined. Good. It's a wireless wheel. It shows you the whole pinout of the connectors of the wheel and how you need to like connect it to a QR system of your choice. Right now it's made for my active QR system, but I might add other QR systems there as well because it's always confusing. And then you see a representation of the connector, like which wire needs to go to which pin. Decoy, thank you so much for the Prime sub, much appreciated. And then on the other side USB-C, or if you use the JST version, then you see the pinout from the wheel and then the pinout from the QR. Yeah, and that is like, will be for all the wheels in the database. I mean, Saltback easy, USB-C to USB-C. I think Bavarian is JST 4-pin. So, yeah. Moving to Vietnam, well, then get a VNM. They are in Hanoi. Yeah, puppy, that's kind of similar what I'm doing. Like I'm fetching the transcript and then letting it sum it up, but it still needs like a need to double check what it made out of it. Hanoi, true. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Might do another stream later this week. Maybe not. I don't know. As always. Where's my... How do you end the stream here? Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. Why does this always trigger a random alert when I press this? I don't know. Bye.